Hello, Spider fans everywhere and college football fans across America and around the world. Satchmo with Spider Game. Glad to be back for another Spiders Prologue. Saturday afternoon, Richmond travels to Harrisonburg, Virginia to play the mighty James Madison Dukes. ESPN Game Day being there has already made it a crazy week, and it's great to see this rivalry with a little extra spice. There's little doubt it's the biggest game in FCS this week, and maybe so far this season. Let's give both teams a lot of credit where credit is clearly due. ESPN Game Plan, or Game Day, would not be in the turkey capital of the world if the Dukes weren't on a giant roll. 14 consecutive regular season wins, 7 consecutive to open this season, 4-0 in the CAA. But don't think for a minute that ESPN would be there if the Dukes weren't playing a well-known rival, the still developing Richmond Spiders at 5-1 and 3-0 themselves in the CAA. The Dukes clearly have an All-American star in Vad Lee. Seems like a shoe-in for the Walter Payton Award. The way he's playing, he ought to be getting Heisman Trophy votes as well. They've got some stud running backs, some great defensive players, and who in the world could ever forget what Taylor Reynolds did to us at the Brick House last season. But you know what? The Spiders have got some All-American candidates too. Diggs, Brown, Fisher, Howard, Yoder. We're not too shabby ourselves. Two great offenses in this game. JMU speaks for itself with over 600 yards average total yards and well over 40 points per game. Richmond leads FCS in red zone efficiency, averages over 30 points a game and over 400 yards of total offense. Both teams have a positive turnover ratio. So it's pretty clear that both of these teams deserve to be in this biggest FCS game of the season. The odds makers seem to think this is going to be an easy win for the Dukes. And it's hard not to argue that when you look at it on paper. But the Dukes have not been challenged yet this season. Richmond clearly has the potential to challenge the Dukes and see how they react if we can put a little pressure on them. It'll take our best game of the year to stay with the Dukes. There's little doubt in my mind about that. If we can beat the Dukes, and some amazing things have happened in Harrisonburg over the years, it will be another giant Spider upset. Now, some of the Spider gang think we can pull it off. Take a look at these predictions. Spider fans, if you're going to Harrisonburg Saturday, be prepared for a good time, win, lose, or draw. It's always fun to go to the Aluminum Bowl and see what's cooking. Hopefully, Richmond takes its best and sends us home happy, happy Spiders. That's all for JMU. Shock the world. Go Spiders. So long for now.